Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another live stream. And while I'm talking, how about I double check my settings here just to make sure that I've got the right audio, so we should be good. So hop on in whenever you wish and let's talk some crypto. Let's do this. Oh man, I'm pretty wiped out, not gonna lie. One of my sons was sick and vomiting all night. And then because he was sick, my employee, my mother in law, did not want to come into work today. So I had to fill in for her. And she usually picks up the kids at school. And so I picked up the kids at school and I am wiped out. Okay. So what's up, Gunpoint Evan? Bitcoin trader, Liverpool game is on. Let's go, whoever they are playing against. Thank you for your sympathy, Gunpoint. Will it be going up? Let's see. Oh, Inter Milan. I forgot it was Champions League week or a Champions League week. So thank you, Danny. Will it be going up? Will Bitcoin be going up? Because I don't see much of a reason for it to be going much lower than where it is now, honestly. I mean, especially seeing it go down to $43,000 today and then getting right back up to 44. I would say more likely up than down, but why don't I pull up my chart with the FIB levels and the bull market support band? Yeah, Inter Milan. Okay. So what's up, Madvin? Liverpool will be Inter Milan. I'm sure of it. Smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm sure you're all subscribed right now. Yeah, 44K support. It seems like we tend to talk about support a lot and how there's good support in certain places. I remember $53,000 when we were on our way back down. Everyone was like, guys, $53,000, ton of support at $53,000. And there was support at $53,000, but what happened is when we broke through that and then we flushed. So man, 60% down on quant. Yeah, quant. That's why it's like, guys, I love quant. Super bullish on quant. Something I very much want to buy. I want to load up on in the bear market, but I specifically do not make quant predictions because quant does what quant does. It has a mind of its own. So I'm sorry to hear that you're 60% down. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you so much. We'll be good. Just I have how do I say this? I have a difficult conversation coming up with my employee / mother-in-law, and like I can't be filling in for her whenever anyone gets sick. So I might what I want to do is um put that business on hold and go all in on this. And I know that this is not the ideal time. Like I'm telling you guys, search interest from on the live streams, TikTok live streams, YouTube live streams. Everything is in the basement right now, and my channels are growing very slowly. But I still want to go all in on this, which means I want to be able to focus on this more than I've been able to. So support going up is better than when going down. Yes, sir. Danny. Yeah, it's a little bit different when it's family. Oh, just a little bit different when it's family. So business goes on. Yeah. So AMP, I really haven't paid much attention to AMP lately. And here's the deal. There's some cryptocurrencies that I really don't have any faith. Hey, what's up, Athmos? There's some cryptocurrencies I don't have any faith that they're going to do anything extraordinary over the next few months. And what would really have to happen would be some kind of melt up with altcoins or with Bitcoin for those cryptocurrencies to do well. I would put AMP on that list. I would say AMP. I bought in on AMP at 6 cents. I love AMP. I'm very bullish on AMP long term, but I bought in at around 6 cents. When did I buy in? Yeah, that pump there. So right or around 5 cents. Didn't sell it. So I just kept holding on. And then, AMP's holding up better than a lot of other cryptocurrencies right now. I was looking up some micro caps that, oh, brother-in-law working for you, man. Yeah. Some micro caps. There's some micro caps that I was looking at, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not surprised at all that these are where they are. So to see AMP at 3 cents, actually really encouraging. But again, I mean, I think AMP will reach new highs. Bitcoin has to be in the 50s, maybe even the 60s for AMP to even come close to reaching new highs. But Nakamoto Games, here's one that I was looking at, just like, man, this kind of a chart, which is probably true of a lot of micro caps, is something like this. It makes me want to stay far away from them. And just like, when would I be interested in buying something like this? It's like, I would want to see a high volume move up to the 60s. And then when we're in the 60s of volume, it's clear that we're ready to break through. If it's a low volume move up to the 60s, I am not touching microcaps. But if it's a high volume move up to the 60s, sign me up, because we're going to go much higher. So good afternoon, Cameron. But look, Nakamoto Games peaked on October 30th at $6.36. Today it's $6. It's 63 cents. So that's a 90% drop in its value. No thanks. And I'm sure that there's plenty more that I could pull up. Fractal, I have, these are charts that I have not looked at all since November, really, because I just, I don't care. Whenever people were asking me about microcaps, certain microcaps to buy, I was like, yeah, that could be in 100x or 10x. And now I'm very skeptical of that, that there's ever that any of these. Oh my goodness, Fractal. Okay. Fractal, I'm actually, I have a lot of hopes for Fractal, because I've seen NFT launches on their market on their website. XYZ person here. 1 second. So yeah, goodbye, love face XYZ. All right. So I do have hopes for Fractal, but I mean, look at that market cap, 1.1.5 million. It's tiny. So I think that Fractal could go much higher eventually, but it's like, when, it's, who knows. So I see your comment, Danny. AMP was down to 240, 250. I did see that. Yeah, 2.4 cents or something like that. So yes, that is true. But you compare that to Nakamoto Games, which has lost 90%, which I would not say, hey, buy Nakamoto Games. I say Nakamoto Games could lose another 90% of its value right now. And so, I'd still stay away from it. Yeah, I could go down to 6 cents from 63 cents. But here's what I've been doing some deep dives on gaming, on NFTs, excuse me, and that is not the one that I want. So DGen Games. So here's my one thing. I'm gaining more confidence in my understanding of it, and we just saw the Nakamoto Games chart. Lost 90% of its value, and this is just a comparison. DGen Games, it's an NFT where it's pretty. It's very similar to Nakamoto Games. It's essentially, Nakamoto Games is gambling. It's a gambling site, a glorified gambling site, and DGen Games is the same thing. But DGen Games is priced in Solana, which means it's going to retain its value a lot more. And so here's one thing that I'm thinking through, and I'm going to make a TikTok about this eventually. Oh yeah, Blocktopia. That's another one, and I am bullish on Blocktopia as well. But DGen Games, just for comparison, the floor rises and falls and all that stuff. But I would rather have something priced in Solana, and so I think, or Ethereum. So I think for gaming and metaverse, NFTs is more so where I want to put my money than in cryptocurrencies, for most cryptocurrencies, because of something like Blocktopia going from 17 cents to under 2 cents. It's just, I have a lot more hope for NFTs, so that they will retain their value more than that, because there are plenty of NFTs that do retain their value. And this one, I own one of these NFTs, And here's the deal. I mean, they pay out every day. It's not, it's, it's a fraction of a Solana, but they pay out. And eventually I do think that I'm just going to get my initial investment back in Solana in the payouts. Like it's like I'm an owner of this. So, all right, Radix. Yeah. I have read a portion of their white paper. Everything looks great. Radix, excuse me, Radix, not Radix. Radix. Everything looks great. They're confident. Remember the blockchain trilemma: scalability, security, and decentralization. They're confident that they have a hold of all three, but I'm a little bit skeptical on the scalability side. And so, I mean, we're seeing that with Solana. It's not just scalability, like can you handle more and more transactions, but it's scalability, like can you handle hackers? You're on their radar. Solana is very much on people's radars, and the wormhole hack was not good optics for them. And so we'll see. Is Radix as secure as they say it is? It's never going to get hacked. We'll see. We'll see. So, how well will it do when it's a threat, or not when it's a threat? It's a big one. So, yeah, K Group. This is one that I own, and it's at a good buying point. But there's other ones I'd probably recommend stronger than that one. So let's see. You think March will be a good month? Let me think here. Yes, I do. And you guys know, I mean, if you've been with me for a while, sometime in December, I was like, hey guys, beginning of the year, people were saying January, guys, January's going to rocket. We're going to skyrocket in January. And I was one of those who's like, I don't see a reason for that. And so I think we are on our way up more so than on our way down. And let me pull up this chart here with the FIBs and the 21 weekly EMA. So we're seeing a lot of resistance at $45,000. And we've been here. We tested $45,000 twice. Last week, we came close to testing it yesterday before the close. And we'll see again. I think it's going to take some time to go further, to get through that $45,000 level. And then, all right, so let's say it happens next week, February 23rd. This is, in my opinion, the 21-week EMA is going to be a very hard rejection. And we could get rejected there, go down to like 43, 42 again. Maybe not. Maybe not the 30s, but we're going to get rejected there. People are going to open up a lot of shorts at the 21-week EMA. As of right now, it's a little under $47,000, and that's going to take a lot of time to break through. And it may be that all of March will be an attempt to break through the 21-week EMA. So maybe we break through by the end of March. That would put us, 21-week EMA over the next several weeks is going to go down, maybe to mid 45 range. So I guess I'm more of a crab, but I do think we'll break through that in March, and that will break through to the next level, the 20-week simple moving average, or the 200-day simple moving average. I prefer the 20-week. So Fuse Network, KPS, I don't know enough about Fuse Network. I'm sorry. So, all right, average entry price is 0.026 for Blocktopia. That's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, Solana's at a good price right now. Honestly, doing this deep dive in NFTs, in my mind, one Solana equals one Solana. I am at that point, and a lot of people are at a similar point with that. So let's see. Do you know what happened in the FOMC meeting today? Let me see if there's any news. I have not. I've told people that this has been a pretty brutal last 24 hours for me with a sick child. So let's see, minutes. I'm guessing nothing major, because if there was something major, let me go to Yahoo Finance. If there was something major, we would have seen it in the charts, and we're not seeing anything crazy in the charts happen right now. I mean, let's see. All right, so the stock market's closed. Yeah, flat day for the S&P, Dow, and NASDAQ. Nothing crazy today. So whatever reported, we we saw reports from their emergence on Monday that they were turning slightly dovish. What am I doing? Yeah, they were turning slightly dovish, and I'm like, I was blown away by that. Which, by the way, for those of you who I'm really right now, I'm saying a lot of the same things that I shared in my podcast yesterday. So I would recommend that you check out my podcast. There we go, World War Bitcoin podcast on Spotify and other platforms. And you can join the World War Bitcoin Discord server. So I'm going to open Discord and I am going to go live. I forgot to do this. I want to do this every time I go live. I'm going to go live on Discord and at least do a voice channel on Discord. So bear with me 1 second here. All right. I'm not reading the chat right now. Hopefully, I'm not missing anything crazy. So, all right, voice connected. I hope that people can hear me. I hope people can hear me. Yeah, all right. People should be able to hear me in the Discord server. So let's see here. Oh, I was going to check out Twitch as well, but never mind. All right. Well, what else do we want to talk about here? I guess I'll set up Twitch while I'm not seeing any new comments there. So twitch.tv. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to make some videos about NFTs, by the way. All right. I need to remember how to get to, because I don't know anything about Twitch, how to get to where I need to get to. So I'm going to make a video about Enviro. Really like Enviro. Has a ton of potential, like 10x potential. Really, it does. So, all right. Entering my dashboard on Twitch. Hey, all right. I have new followers on Twitch. Awesome. Let's see. Oh my goodness. All right, manage stream. Is that what I'm supposed to do? You kids with your Twitch and your Discord. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Stream manager. I have 2 monitors set up, so you guys can't see what I'm doing here. But you're into NFTs, about some cheap one. The project is just starting. Hopefully it does well. All right, what's the NFT? Yeah, so I'm getting into NFTs, and it's actually somebody who's been watching my channel for a while now. He shared with me how you know on Solana with Magic Eden, at least magiceden.io. Oh, hey, all right. Hey, Duke 60241. Let me respond to your comments on Twitch real quick, but well, let me respond to Raven first. So there's a guy who's been following my channel. He reached out to me. He gave me an NFT. That NFT did well. It got my attention. You know, it was a NFT that he was a part of launching. And so he shared with me, we've spoken twice now. He shared with me how he's turned 5 Solana into something like 350 Solana. And that you know, whoop, that got my attention. So I've been doing deep dives on NFTs, just trying to understand the space. And I'm going to talk about NFTs. And here's another thing that I shared on my podcast yesterday. So you guys know, if you've been following my channel for a while, that I love on-chain analytics. That is like, it's mostly what I use to analyze where I think the price of Bitcoin is going. And but here's the deal, and this isn't just for Bitcoin, but for anything. You can never have 100% of the information. There's too much information out there. You can never be 100% informed on every single variable. This is a basic thing of economics that would factor into whether a price is going to go up or it's going to go down. But with NFTs, now you could still not get 100% of the information, but with NFTs, you could, in my opinion, with a specific NFT, you can get as close to 100% of the information as possible. And so, all right, let me open to this one in particular, DGen Games. You can see every transaction of DGen Games, and you can see, all right, not a whole lot of sales or a whole lot of transacting going on. I mean, that means either people are holding or there isn't much buying interest. But this is on-chain analytics right here. This is exactly what I'm looking for. But then with NFTs, there's different factors such as rarity, and then there's a factor of like, you go on the Discord, you see what they're talking about, you see how excited they are or how disillusioned they are, and you can get a pulse, and you can get every little, it's bite-sized on-chain analytics plus a few other things along with the fundamentals of the project. And this is a nut that can be cracked, guys. That's what I'm telling you. This is a nut that can be cracked, and you can make a lot of money in one or two NFTs. It doesn't have to be the NFT market. And if you like became an expert in one or two that are able to hold their value, then you're going to be killing it. So yeah. Anyway, all right. Duke on Twitch, is there a status on Quant? So it's been a few minutes here as I've talked about that, but let's see. Quant. Somebody else asked me about Quant. You guys know I love Quant. Super bullish on Quant on a long enough timeline. I know that it hasn't done well since it peaked at like $400 something, but it's $129. I mean, you know, it seemed like there was a lot of interest under $100. And so maybe that's a bottoming out point. And if you want to set limit orders, that's where I would put it. But Quant does what Quant does, man. I still think top 10 one day for Quant. So, all right, bought some cheap one. I didn't want to mention things. It's Street Ape Society on OpenSea. Street Ape Society on OpenSea. Thank you, Connor Robin, for following me on Twitch. But by the way, so all right, let's see. Cardano VeChain. Don't touch VeChain short term, medium term even. So the list that I am compiling where, all right, yeah, 0.018 floor. So that's the kind of thing, if there's hope with Street Ape Society, it's like, sign me up, because I'd love to. I don't want to mess around with like 1 ETH on a picture, but I'm curious. I'll look into this more. So how can I join your Discord? Go to worldwarbitcoin.info and then click join the World War Bitcoin Discord server. So thanks for the update on minus, but holding my Quant, got in half a year ago at 600. Did drop. I will hold at 600. Quant's never been at 600. At 60. So what's up, Nicholas Baxter? Man, all right, welcome back. It's good to see you, man. So your friend's making you an NFT, like making you into an NFT, or he's making an NFT for you? That's interesting. Let's see. Bought my first Slims NFT and held it for 3 months. Made 5.5K. Oh my goodness. See, this is the kind of thing, man. It's like invested $600. Okay. There is potential, and not just for flips, not just pump and dumps. I really can't stand trying to get in the whitelist rat race. I got on one whitelist, and in that project got rugged. I'm perfectly fine buying on the secondary market, so perfectly fine with that. You know, well, no, there's another one that I got whitelisted on, and the whitelist was 0.3 Solana, and it's up to 2.4 now. So there's that. But let's see. I now own 10 low valued ETH NFTs. I like them, so I will hold for a while. I'm just curious. I'm just gonna check this out. I want to see about the gas fees, because yeah, 0.018, that's nothing. So, but then the gas fees, that's gonna be something else. So heavy and quant over 300K. Wow. All right. So you are a big player. That's a bigger player than I am. I wouldn't be 300K into anything. One day I certainly will be, but not today. So MetaMask has access to this site. Can I? Oh my goodness, it's just my computer's going so slowly. I don't think I need to worry about any of you deciphering the dots on my password. So there we go. You're making me one for me because he's an artist. Okay, 2-0 Liverpool. Congrats. Hey, you know what? Manchester City won 5-0 yesterday. I mean, they're also playing, who are they playing? Sporting Lisbon or something like that. 100K in Litecoin. My goodness. Well, all right. You can see how much BNB. I don't even think I have that much Ethereum here. I don't do anything on OpenSea. So gas fees are fairly low today. All right, I have 0.0063 ETH, so I can't buy it right now until I transfer some crypto there. I can't even buy this 0.018 ETH street. Not that I'll do research on it, but that's funny. So trust me, guys, I have much more in MetaMask or in other wallets than in MetaMask. So gas fees fairly low today. Got 100K in Litecoin and 80K in AMP. My goodness, man. Yeah, you are a big baller. All right. So anything on CKB? I don't know what CKB is, but I should because I've gotten plenty of questions about CKB. So let's see here. Nervos. Oh, Nervos Network. I still don't. I've heard of Nervos, but I still don't. I mean, you can see that link was purple, so I've clicked on it before. But let's see. Beyond interoperability towards universal application. It's funny. Anytime I use interoperability for anything, so people are like, "So this is the quant of." All right, you know what? Plenty of people can use that word interoperability and be fine. So getting killed for now, man. I wish I could tell you something hopeful. Aside from, all right, Litecoin, Quant, AMP, those are all my level of confidence that those will all do well, and not even, before the next halving, my level of confidence is very high that those will all do well. And so it's like, man, I'm assuming if you have that much money in those cryptocurrencies, that what am I thinking? That you'll do well. Or sorry, here's what I'm thinking: that you won't. That's not money you need at this moment. I hope. So you can invest more than you can afford to lose. Always invest more than you can afford to lose. Nicholas Baxter. Hopefully my NFT he makes me, I can make big bucks off of it. Yeah, sure. I hope so. So, all right, let's see if there's any interactions on Discord. Announcements, that would be where I am right now. Nope. If anyone is listening in on Discord, welcome. I hope that you enjoy. So, all right. That's on XRP. I'm a crab with XRP. Let's see, 84 cents. So there was some resistance at 90 cents. Definitely capping. Yeah, I don't think it's going to go higher than 90 cents. Just kind of hanging around. Got up to what? It didn't get up to 250. Got up to $2. Got as low as 61 cents. Roxlax thinks we'll see all-time. Do I think we'll see all-time high in the first half of 2022? I do not. I mean, unless we just get, I could see us getting back to like 60 something $1,000 in the first half of 2022. But I just think it's going to take I think it's going to take too long unless we have some kind of catalyst that launches us higher. I don't think we're ready for it yet. I think the potential, the real potential, was in November, and if it wasn't for the massive sell-off in China as Huobi and OKEX were shutting down, I do believe we would have gone to six figures. But now it's like we just got to get over the fact that we didn't peak in 2021, or well, we did peak in 2021, but we didn't go to six. That we didn't peak for this cycle. We most likely did not peak for this cycle in 2021. And I think just too many people are disillusioned from that. And I'm just telling you, you know, in this group that I'm in with other so-called influencers, people that you would know, you know, Crypto Wendio, Pablo, BitBoy Crypto, whoever else, like, we're all just kind of like, man, remember those glory days when we were adding followers, you know, thousands of followers a week? And now it's just like, you know, I'm losing followers on TikTok mostly because I'm not posting there all that much. I'm just so tired of TikTok. So I'm going to get back on TikTok. Life is just too crazy, too busy, and I'm getting pulled in too many different directions. So I don't even know why I was saying that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just we're in the boring point. I think we're going to be in the boring stage for several more months, and first half of 2022, and then there's the saying "sell in May and go away," which I believe to be true. I believe that we're not going to see all-time highs in the summer, so that leaves us with the fall or the winter of 2022. So. Raven, you have 13.5 Solana staking. All right. I have more than 13.5 Solana worth of NFTs, which hopefully won't go to 0 Solana, but no, it won't. So yeah, I don't do test nets for airdrops, Bitcoin trader. Nope. I wish that I'm hoping to give more time to things. I want to be on the front end of things and not on the back end of things. I mean, the first time I ever heard of an NFT was September of 2020. And you know what my reaction was? I think some of you are just you're gonna die inside when I say this. My reaction was, this is probably something I should do a lot of research on, but I just don't want to. I could tell that NFTs were gonna be pretty big, and I was just like, nah, just don't feel like it. And that's my response to airdrops right now. Test nets for airdrops. It's like, well, I mean, I don't know how big is it going to be, but verify protocol. But in regards to NFTs, it's like, oops. Decentralized. So a DAO, okay. Verify.finance. YouTube is more relaxed. If you want to be bombarded with questions, you need TikTok. Yep. And I'm too tired right now. I'm so tired. I barely slept last night because my son was throwing up all night. So I will read this white paper. Not right now, but I will read it, because maybe I should try to be on the front end of things instead of the back end. I mean, I'm diving into NFTs finally after a year and a half of knowing about NFTs and also knowing that they were going to be a big deal. So, I mean, I replay 2020 in my mind a lot, and I mean, the thing that would have gotten the most return of investment would have been buying Shiba Inu. But it's like, come on, you know, when can we exchange our Pi? I don't know. I gave up on Pi, and then people are like, bro, you gave up on Pi? Why did you give up on Pi? And then I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll continue to be a monkey pushing a button every day. So I'm skeptical about Pi ever being worth anything, unfortunately. But all people hear is, oh, bro, you can mine on your phone. Tell me more. So, oh man, what was I just going to do? I was going to look something up. I don't know. Sorry, RAM on my computer. Still giving away NFT if Manchester City win Champions League. Yeah, how about the one that got rugged? I'll give away that one. So it's not worth anything as of right now. People are trying to derug it, but I'll give you that one. Yep, I'll give you another day a worthless NFT. How about that? Where'd that go? It went away. Let's try it again. B, I've completely given up on B. Anything free is good except okay. All right, your words, not mine. So nah. All right, don't mind me, everybody. Just I will respond to questions without looking at charts. Do you really think we'll hit resistance at 47K? I think we're going to get hit heavy resistance at the 21-week EMA. Yeah, so that's 47K. So much so that I would open a short if I was a trader, and I might actually open a short. So yes, I do think we'll hit resistance there. Let's see. That's not a great one, but sure, let's do that. I haven't did them in a while anyway. Gave up also. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I'm okay with it if it's not worth it. If it ends up not being worth anything, just so be it. All right, I'm an official Twitcher right now. Look at me playing a game on my computer while people are watching game nobody cares about. But that's all good because we're talking crypto. So let's do this. Let's get rid of some of that wheat here. Oh my goodness. Stupid. What am I making? I am playing Cities and Knights of Catan. All right. Well, I have to go. I have to help my son with his homework. And I feel a little weird playing a game in front of all of you. So I am going to be done for today. And I will see you all tomorrow. Sorry again that I couldn't spend too much time here, but son throwing up, exhausted. But all right. Have a great rest of your week. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully in full swing tomorrow. That would be awesome. Otherwise, I'll see you in another video.